important rocks. They are very, very important rocks. So, okay. So what was the first day's story about? Who remembers? Hands up, hands up, hands up. Thank you. Yeah, the parting of the Red Sea. What did I do to part the Red Sea? I held up my staff, and then what happened? The sea parted. God made the wind blow, and the sea parted. And that only worked because God told me to do it, right? You get that, right? God was the one who parted the sea. And what was yesterday's story about? Do you remember? Manna and quail. Yeah, everybody in camp was hungry and they were complaining. And God sent manna to cover the ground in the morning. And that was our bread for breakfast. Kevin, paying attention. So that was our bread for breakfast. And then at night, what happened? Or in the evening, what happened? Birds, quail came in. They flew into the camp, and that was our meat in the evening. Now, today I'm going to tell you about something that happened. I told you already that God destroyed the army when we came through the Red Sea. That was the army of the Egyptians. But you know, when you're out in the middle of the wilderness, there are other tribes and other peoples and other armies. And so we were in danger because there was an army called the Amalekites. And they didn't like us being there, and they wanted to end us. So they were coming against us in battle. But you know what? You know what happened? What do you think I did? We were worried and scared and afraid. I prayed. You're absolutely right. And you know what God said? What do you think God might have said to me? Yeah, he said, trust me. And why did he say trust me? What was I able to trust him for? Hang on, Juliana. Yeah. Trust God, and trust God because he will help you in a specific way. Make you strength. Give you strength. Exactly. God said, I will give you strength and I will give your army strength. But he said, in order for that to happen, I want you to hold up your arms like this. And so he said, the whole time they're fighting, Moses, you have to hold up your arms. And if you hold up your arms, they will be winning. And if you lower your arms, they will start to lose. Do you know what happens after you hold your arms out like this for a while? No. Yeah. You get tired. Your arms start to fall because your muscles get very tired. It doesn't seem like something that could be that hard if you just put your arms out there for a second. But if you hold them and hold them and hold them, after a while, they start to fall down because it actually takes muscles to do that. And your muscles get tired. So what happened? I held up my arms and... My army won when I held out my arms, and then what happened, do you think, over time? Yeah, my arms fell, and what happened when my arms were down? The army lost, you're right. So I couldn't hold up my arms anymore. They were so tired and they were shaking, and it was really hard, and I didn't know what to do. So what do you think I did when I didn't know what to do? Yeah? I thought you were answering my question, my friend. What do you think I did when I was worried? Somebody said it. have to do this on your own. Seems like pretty obvious stuff, but I hadn't thought of that. So God said, grab a couple of the leaders and get them to hold up your arms. I can't even lift it. Oh, that's so much easier. And then when they get tired, what do you think happens to them? Someone lifts up their arms? Well, actually, they would take a rest. And then more leaders would come and hold up my arms. And this way, everybody helped, right? And what happened when my arms were up? My army started to win. So even though God didn't make my arms strong enough for me just to do it on my own, God said, I will give you strength. And what he meant by that was, I will give you a whole community of people. Some people can be resting and then they can take their turn, and when their arms get tired, somebody who's freshly rested can come in. And the whole community together was strong. And guess what happened at the end of the battle? Guess who won?
Your team.
My team. My team won. You are right. The Israelites won because we